Hey everybody, Joe Haygood here, aka mclazyj. We are back. It is Wednesday. And we are going to be streaming some of, let me get this microphone a little closer to me so I don't feel like I'm shouting across the room as I drop my food and everything's going haywire. And I bang my desk. Sorry about that, guys. Yes, we're going to be playing some more Ace Attorney today. So as you can see, and what I talked about yesterday on YouTube, and I do have the video cut up and ready to put on TikTok. I gotta do that today. We are trying to get back in gear with all of our routines. Most importantly, like I was stating, that I need to get back into like my workout groove, my streaming groove. It's been something I've kind of let. Oh no. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. That's not good. Yeah, that's not good. So this took a turn. Well, and that's something. Oh, man. Excuse me. That's a spicy pepperoni. Dark knockdown. Mr. Marshall raised his knife. She didn't see it happen. I mean, that's what it sounds like she's saying. Okay, so not exactly. In the beginning, I thought she was going to end up being guilty. But this is her at the root of everything that's happened. All right. Nope. Yeah, I could. Yeah, this seems bad. Like, what if Joe Dark wasn't the killer? What if the marshal's brother was the killer? I understand, but that doesn't mean... All this is kind of fucked up. Okay. There's a lot about this that seems... So... The detective was chasing after the suspect. The suspect got away. Now maybe it was a setup and Gant let him escape. Something's just not right. Can we do that? Okay. Oh, hey. The marshal's here. Okay. It's so weird. I mean, they're right. He's right. Why would all these people have been that were involved with this previous case? They all of them happen to be involved with this murder that's happened. Well, it does seem weird. I mean, I understand coincidence. I get coincidence, but that's a lot of coincidences coming together to form one. Yeah, I don't get it. Like my Sunrise City, or Sunset City shirt. I haven't worn this in a while. I got this at Microsoft press conference back in, oh gosh, whenever Sunset Overdrive came out, because that's what this is, Sunset City. Yeah, that's from the game. That's actually a really good game. If you've never played Sunset Overdrive, and you've got an Xbox, and I guess now it's on PC. I don't know if it ever came to PlayStation or not. I'd have to go look. But I know it's on Xbox and I know it's on PC. I highly recommend it. It's a fantastic game. Sadly, it's on my pile of shame that I haven't finished. But it's like one of those... The problem is I just would get lost kind of just bouncing around the world doing dumb stuff. And, you know, it was interesting and neat. It's... Oh, excuse me. Wow. Oh, man. Yeah, that was loud enough. I heard it on the monitor. Huh. And that investigation, save one, was taken care of. Wow. I mean, she's bad for using planted evidence, and she should go to jail for using planted evidence. So... Lana's secret. Yeah. I never said I didn't believe you, man. Huh. Something's not right about this, is it? All right. Alright, why does he have a fucking organ in his office? This is the weirdest thing ever. Oh, this guy, man. He's kinda weird and evil. Also, is he wearing like a cross on his chest? base. Wow. Come on. Hey, maybe he can get us him. Oh, man. Okay. They're going to use this as an end to get him out. Excuse me. SL9 incident. It all comes back to this SL9 incident issue. Something's not right about all this. What do you gotta tell me? Come on, man. Huh. It just doesn't seem right. Alright. Where are we gonna go now? Let's talk to Milesworth. I mean, we don't have anywhere else we can go, right? Well, okay. Well, we're trying to save your ass. Let's see, let's talk to him. I guess. We got nothing else. He can bite a bullet for a mistake that was made by some, well, not a mistake, for somebody else's improprieties. You know what I mean? It is his improprieties that have caused, or not his improprieties. Wow. Okay. Okay. The award. Oh, screwdriver. What's that to the right? Sword and a shield. Oh, I'm tying my shoe here. Okay. Wow. Okay, so I guess we're leaving here because there's nothing else left. Oh, Angel Star is here. Hey! Lunchbox Specialist. Oh, okay. 100 achievement points, wow. Okay. Let's talk to Angel then. Let's see what she's got to say. I don't think we're gonna get this finished again today. Another day that we will not get this finished. This one case seems to go on and on and on. I mean, the other cases had some girth and length to them, but it's like, boy, it just seems to go forever. Hold on a second. Sorry about that. I had something that was I had a support case I had opened for an upgrade that I was doing, and I ran into a little issue I wanted somebody to take a look at, or wanted to discuss it with somebody, make sure I was running through the right steps. And it worked out fine, and they were just calling to follow up if they could close the case, because I told them everything was working, and they just wanted some feedback, and I said everything worked great. You know, I know we love to report when we have bad service. Everybody's quick to jump on when they get bad service. They'll go on social media, talk about bad service. They'll go on, they'll make videos about bad service. They'll fill out customer support or customer service forms with bad service. But it's rare and super rare, and I will say that's super rare, when people leave positive feedback. I think you should always try to do both. Going in the way back machine to when I was much younger and working, this was probably 1988, 89. I was actually 89 now that I think about it. And I was working at a department store here. I worked at our main customer. I was like in the main checkout. There was like 10 to 12, 14 checkout registers. And I worked at one. And, that was my job. I started off as a bagger and then went and became a cashier. And did all the work to become a cashier. And after about 6 months, I got an award plaque for star customer service. Now, I'm gonna be honest. I juiced my ratings to get this, because what happened was I would take one customer service thing and I would put one with every order that came in. So like when somebody would come through my line and we would be bagging it and whatever, I'd have the bagger or myself, if I was bagging on my own because we didn't have enough baggers, I would hand them, I would put one of these customer service forms in there. And normally I'd have them written out with my name. I'd have my name at the top and my bagger's name in there. And so that way, I had done the hard part, because most people will never remember your name or service, right? They just don't. But if you put your name in there and you put the bagger's name in there, and you've done half the work. So now all they got to do is remember the service they had. But I remember getting that award, and you got the award. You got a customer service award for 8 positive customer service reports. And as weird as it sounds, that's like super important to get those things, because it does give, it is like a little feather in your cap for people saying you're doing well. It's nice. And yeah, I know, like I said, I juiced it a little bit by encouraging people. But the thing is because most people will, if they don't like your service, they will write back and they will tell you, your service was bad. This person sucked. This person was awful. Blah, 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 blah. But they will never, a lot of people will not go out of their way to give good customer service. Now, I think that's gotten better in the last few years with now the internet bringing it where it's just a lot of times you get an email form. But in all honesty, think about it. How often do you go, open that email, go to the website, click the boxes, type in the information, etc., 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 and fill out that form and submit it? And I would guess most people, you will fill out the yes, no, or the 1 through 5 stuff, because all you got to do is click a button or a number, right? But do you actually click in the box and type out a bunch of stuff, who I met with, what my service, why my service was good, why my service was bad? And I'm as guilty of this as anyone else at times. Like, I've gone to the ER, and the ER I go to in Riverside, they will always send you a customer service form. They email you a customer service form after you've shown up, and they ask you to rate your service. And the reason being is because they want to be able to know, are they getting, like, where did you run into a bottleneck? Because going to, if you haven't had to go to an ER in recent times, you will be in an ER for a while nowadays. It is not uncommon to spend 4, 5, 6, 7 hours in an ER. My wife spent 13 hours in an ER for a back issue because she had to wait 4 hours to get an X-ray. And they wanted to do that and a CAT scan. So it was like, and then you had to wait another 3 hours for the CAT scan, and then you had to wait for the doctor to show up. And it's because you only have like a handful of doctors in the ER, and if your ER has like 70 plus patients in it, and you got 3 doctors seeing all them, and you're having to get tests for all these people, it's crazy, you know, right? But they want to know, like, hey, what are your issues with the ER department? And a lot of times I will give, because you do get good service. And the biggest complaint I will always put in there is, yeah, it took a long time. Now, that part of that is you go to a huge, heavy-duty emergency room. It's going to take a while. When I was younger, I used to live in Cerritos. We used to go out of our way. It took a little way to get there. We would go to Los Alamitos Medical Center. It was not the closest hospital. It was probably about 15-20 minute drive to get there. But it was a little smaller hospital. And when you went there, to that ER, you would get in 5-10 minutes. It was very rare when you sat in there for any period of extended time. They would just be like, you sit down, and I mean, their waiting room literally had 2 couches in it. It was super small. Now, I don't know if it's still the same. This is from the 90s, but the idea was that they had all this room for people to, you know, come in and you know, and they would get you in fast. But the point I'm getting at is if you get customer service forms, fill them out. Type in what was good, type in what was bad. If there was a person that was outstanding, make sure they know that it was outstanding. If there was a person that was bad, that's fine. Let them know. But point out the good as well, so they can look at and say, okay, these are the places where we're excelling. This is where we weren't excelling. This is and this was the service they got from this person, but here's the service they got from this person. And it's good for them to know. Now, I know some people will be like, oh, no, that person's going to get fired if a place is good, and barring it's not something super egregious, like, oh yeah, this person was super racist to me. But if it's just something where maybe they're having an off day, it might be something to bring to their attention and be like, hey, you know, this person had a bad experience because they felt your attitude was really poor. And that person can go in and now, the workplace shouldn't fire them for that. They should tell them, like, hey, you know, this was a bad thing. You need to do some self-inspection, you know, and self-evaluation on yourself, and if you were having issues, and you know, that's the way it should be. Now, does that mean that's how it is? Not necessarily. So he had leverage on her. He had leverage on her, and now prosecutions go super smoothly because the chief detective has leverage on the chief prosecutor. That's huge. We have to go back and try to get into that office. Okay, I'm gonna save here because I need to get back to work. That's amazing. This dude wanted control of everything, and he kind of got it. For 2 years now, he's had it. Okay, let's close this thing out for the day, shall we? So yes, that's going to do it for us for today. Glad we had this discussion about customer service. I don't know where that came from, but it's a pet peeve of mine. Oh yeah, because I got that phone call. I really do believe in customer service and making sure you let people know when you have good service as well as bad service. Yes, they do need to know when something's bad, or if your order was wrong or something along those lines. But on the flip side of things, you need to tell people when, like, hey, they did a really good job. Now, normally that's not going to be, you're not going to do that. But if you get really exceptional service from somewhere, you're like, man, that guy at Jack in the Box, he really went out of his way to, like, get my order right and all this stuff. Like, there's a guy at the Jack in the Box by my work. I've sent in a positive comment. The guy knows who I am. He always likes to, talk to me a little bit. He knows my order. He's like, oh, plain chicken sandwich, plain spicy chicken, right? Yeah, it's me. And he's very friendly. And I finally put in a good comment for him because I was like, this guy's really good. He's very friendly. He's very service oriented, and really makes my experience better when I walk in. That's important. So, anyways, that's going to do it for me today. So thanks to everybody for watching. Have a great afternoon, evening, wherever you're at, and we will see you next time. Bye.